those things that you all said are great. He dropped a lot of good Jews in there. What do you expect from a guy that's 60 years old that has seen a lot of things in his lifetime? He better have some Jews to drop on the folks. So great, that's cool there. But let's get to the underlining of everything. That's what Cousin Jimmy does. One of the things the young man said in the video is he quoted one of Jay-Z's lines.
Mm-hmm.
He said, you was who you was before you got here.
Mm-hmm.
Still in Jay-Z's line. And he quoted it, Jay-Z, he said, you was who you was before you got here. You know what Jay-Z was before he got here? A hustler. He is a hustler. What do hustlers do? I know a guy that his ass will hustle. Listen to me. The damn guy will sell mud to pigs. He knew what the hell he was doing when he was out here in the country. He knew how to make money off of anything. And one thing Jay-Z is a hustler. What do he say? I'm a hustler, baby. We heard that down here in the country, Jay-Z. He's a hustler. And this is his opportunity to do what? Hustle. And so when you hear him say that he didn't get to his position by taking advantage of loopholes,
mm-hmm.
tax loopholes and different things, he said that. You're a liar. You're a hustler. The guy made his damn millions off of telling us he was a drug dealer. You sold crack cocaine. That's the biggest damn tax loophole, and selling illegal stuff tax-free, harming the communities. Now, I'm not saying, everybody's excuse is, well, you're a product of the environment. Miss me with all of that. You knew what you were doing. You could have chose a different decision to make money. Hell, you could have went to McDonald's and flipped burgers. You didn't want to do that. Now, I'm not here to bash anyone because we all grow from our past. You're supposed to. None of us are perfect. But to get on TV, use your stature to say that you didn't utilize tax loopholes to get to where you were, you didn't take advantage of people. You did that. You were a drug dealer, man. Now, let's get to the music part. Because, Cousin Jimmy, I love me some hip-hop music, and old Kendrick Lamar is my damn guy. What's that song he got, y'all? What's the song, the big famous one that he did at the Super Bowl?
They Not Like Us?
They are not like, listen, I played that and Aunt Edna came out of her damn slipper so fast she hit the dance floor. Aunt Edna was running to the damn dance floor to jam to that. When you can get Aunt Edna out of that damn kitchen, out of her slippers on the dance floor, you know you got a hit. So when I hear the man says that he decided to pick Kendrick on the Super Bowl because he was the hottest artist of the year and it made sense, and it did. It really did. But then I hear him contradict himself and say, well, he felt sad about the beef. He wished the beef between Kendrick and Drake never happened. Oh, he feels sad. No, your ass is feeling the heat from your entertainment contemporaries who are billionaires just like you, saying you need to smooth this over. Because when it comes to entertainment resources, Drake got as much resources and money as Jay-Z. Drake is worth over $500 million when you count his catalog. And then the people, the big companies that are behind Drake are over $1 billion. So yeah, you're going to try to smooth that one out, buddy. Because those contemporaries are like, we got to make this thing right. There may be a little piece of heart in there, but the most part is the hustle. Because now I want to smooth it over with Drake, because Drake could potentially be an opportunity down the line for a big deal, something to come together to be bigger, to make what? More money.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then the guy says, the battle in hip hop because of the internet and social media, it can get bad and people being slaughtered. Let me tell you about this. It can catch fire quicker on the social media. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. But let me explain something to you here. Nobody in their right damn mind. Not I, Popeye. Now, I know some shots were shot off at Drake's house. I think that was a little setup and scam. It didn't come from Kendrick's side. And I don't even think Drake was home. I think the bodyguards, Drake wasn't even there. I think that was a little publicity, whatever the case may be. But the point is nobody in their right mind thought during this battle that Drake would be assassinated and Kendrick would. But when Pac got murdered in 96, the people that were involved knew that there was a potential for Tupac to be murdered. Because Tupac just got finished beating up a gang member who was known to be a murderer in a casino with the Death Row crew. So people in that world knew there was going to be retaliation.
Mm-hmm.
When Biggie went to the West Coast 6 months later, people knew that there was potential for Biggie to get hurt, and he was even being warned, and Puffy was even being warned not to go to the West Coast. Those were instances where, based off of the situations those top rappers were in, people could suspect that something was going to come their way dangerous based off of decisions that they made.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody thought that Drake was going to get shot up. Nobody thought that Kendrick was going to get shot up, because these two guys are two different type of people, two different type of artists, but they're artists. And this wasn't ever thought to be a violent thing. So for Jay-Z to say, oh, it gets carried away, this is the same guy that battled Nas. This is the same guy that made the song called Super Ugly. Should I play Super Ugly for you? Tita, you heard Super Ugly?
I don't think so.
Well, Jay-Z messed with Nas's baby mother.
Yeah, I heard that.
Carmen got with Jay-Z to get back at Nas. And Jay-Z made a song about it saying, I left condoms in the baby seat.
Mm-hmm.
Nas's baby mother dated Jay-Z after she left Nas, cheated on Nas with Jay-Z. Jay-Z made a song bragging that he left his condom wrapper in Nas's baby mother's baby seat. In Nas's daughter's baby seat.
Mm-mm-mm.
You want to talk about bringing families in? Isn't that bringing the family in? I'm just giving y'all the...
He did say women and children are off limits. He did say that.
Yeah, but he did a whole battle. The battle was so bad, you can look on YouTube. I sent it all to you. Jay-Z said his mother was upset with him about the Super Ugly song because it was so vulgar and disrespectful. So a culture that you made your billions of dollars, you basically got to your billions of dollars off of this culture. This culture gave you your name and respect that allowed you to do all the other things you've done. And that is well respected. That is well earned. He worked hard for that. I'm not taking anything from his talent. He has the beautiful Beyonce. I wouldn't even disrespect him in this moment, but I tell you right now, her picture will probably be over there next week anyway. To help boost that as well too. But when we start to talk about the culture, we got to be real. And the real thing about it is, Jay-Z is a figure in this culture that's definitely respected, and I respect Jay-Z and his position. But what I would respect even more is for people to what? Be who they were before they got here. You know what I'm saying? Be who you was. You're a hustler. You're a hustler, man. And that's what you're doing. And it's like, it's not right, because you had individuals out here in the entertainment world, and we're talking music now, right? We have people out here, artists out here, hip hop in specifics, who were in this industry that were bringing a balance of positivity and consciousness and positive things to our culture and to people. And the individuals like Jay-Z, who were in positions at the time creating their content, was not going to allow these individuals to overtake them. So they suppress them because it's competition.
Mm-hmm.
Now you get your money and you're out of the game now, and it doesn't affect you now. But it's like, what was going on with the contribution in the beginning when you came in the game? And so I'm not, I believe there was a lot of good things, but I also too believe there's a lot, and hip hop was made off of the battling and things of that nature. And again, we don't want anyone to get hurt. I understood what he was trying to say in terms of today's age. Social media can blow things out of proportion, and people can start, picking sides and doing this. And people were picking. Hey, listen, when Nas dropped Ether, I said, oh my God, people pick sides. DJ Chinny, didn't they pick sides?
They did. Ether was hot. Ether was fire.
And then some people said Jay-Z's Takeover was hot. And so Ether was so hot though that Jay-Z had to come back with Super Ugly. He was just out, so anyway, that's my rant.
I think that's every genre of music, like dancehall. There's battles, and they call it sound clash or whatever. They'll clash another artist, or they'll have beef as well. And I think as long as you keep it within the music and it doesn't stem into like violence, it's friendly competition, lyrical competition. Who has the best rhymes, and who even saying something disrespectful like what Jay-Z said about the condoms in the car seat. That would be like a nice punchline. Like that would be an uppercut if it's just about music. So I think as long as it stays competition lyrically, that's the most important part of keeping the culture going. But it's always been beef within hip hop and other genres as well. So
my thing is this: I believe because of people's money, we put them on pedestals. And my thing is just like, man, you made a living off of selling drugs and crack cocaine in the black communities, and you had communities that you contributed to destroying, and families. Now we all make mistakes, but that's a conscious decision you were making as a grown man who knew the ramifications, but you didn't care because it was doing what? Getting you money.